Welcome again to Let's Talk Science with Pastor Dan. Sometimes I'm a little slow, and God has to hit me over the head with things several times. Um, and I just looked it up. I just found out it was in John 8. I've been hearing a lot of speakers talk about when Jesus is talking to the religious leaders, and they talk about how they are Abraham's offspring, and that they've never been slaves. Um, and God's been really talking a lot to me about this. We unfortunately do live in an age where there's actually more slavery now than there's ever been in the history of the world. And that's something we definitely do need to pray about, because that's not God's will. God has a desire for you to be free. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. But it's interesting that we don't understand, even in this country, if we choose to do our own thing, Satan has a foothold in our lives, and he tempts us with sin. Now, ultimately, whether or not we receive that sin is our own decision. So we can't blame the devil for our actions. We make our own decisions. And there are times in our life, I'll admit it, that I fell into besetting sins, would not stop, wanted to stop. And it's not until I finally decided that he was Lord of every aspect of my life and that I ceded control. When we choose to make him Lord of our life, that's when we stop being slaves. When we turn over control of our lives is when we're free. Because at that point, then the Holy Spirit has the ability to rule and reign in every aspect of your life and change and release you from those sins. So you need to understand and get deeper into a relationship with him. The closer you are to him, the further that sin can come close to you, and the less enslaved to it you are. So the only way to do that is to spend more time with him and less time with the things of this world. And when you do interact with the things of the world, take it to the Father and talk to him about it. And let him discuss with you what his perfect plan is for you and why the things that the world thinks are awesome are not. All right. Hopefully that's also in John 8. That's interesting. All right. Take care. God bless.